Let's hope so.
Shirley, it better be. It better be somewhere in that area. Y'all already know when you're doing a van bill, you got to run to Home Depot 101 times. So we just had to come to Home Depot. I'll show y'all what we got. Okay, y'all, I just came from Home Depot. This stuff was $119. We got 4 of the 3M super adhesive spray. Got some tape for the outside of the van, and had to get a hole saw drill bit the size that I needed. Didn't come with the thing already in it, so had to get that separately. So this came to $119, child. Girl. Ooh, child. So anywho, about to go outside and work on the van until it gets dark. I forgot to show y'all, I got these things that's gonna cover up the upholstery. I think these are wide enough, but just in case, I got a wider sheet right here. So yeah, let's go get to work. Hi everybody, welcome back to Vanessa's Van Life Journey. Welcome back to another episode of the van bill. This is the deconstruction and the redo over, doing everything that I didn't get a chance to do before that I want to do, and trying to do it right this time. So today I am adding in, somebody had sent this to me off my Amazon wish list, but by the time I received it, my walls had already been put up and everything, and so I wasn't going to get a chance to install this. But since we're taking all the walls down, now I can install this 30 amp plug, so when I go camping I can plug into Sure Power. Now I'm not going to be able to connect the whole thing all the way up because I need some more components that I don't have now, but I can add this to the outside of the van, run the cord to it, and that way it could be on here when I get the rest of the stuff that I need in the future. So I'm happy about that. So I'm getting ready to install this. So I want to tell you guys what you need. First of all, you're going to need the 30 amp or 50 amp plug, whichever one you decide to install into your van. And this one came with some extra stuff. So we have this, that once we drill the hole through the van, this cap is going to go on there. And the instructions say that we need a 2 7/8 hole saw to drill a hole on there. And also, let me get this. We're gonna need some tape to put on the outside of the van. And you're also gonna need some butyl tape or some kind of caulking if you do want to add additional butyl tape and caulking. So let me show you guys exactly where we're about to drill the hole. And yeah, we're about to have this hooked up real fast, quick, and in a hurry. And also what you're gonna need is, what kind of wire is this called again?
Marine wire.
This is marine grade 3 triplex 10 gauge wire. Don't know if y'all can see that. I already cut it to length. I did leave a little extra length on it. So you are gonna need the 3 triplex. You have your white wire, your green, and your black. Green is always ground. So in here, on the back of here, this is where your green wire is gonna go. This is where your white wire is gonna go. And this is where your black wire is going to go. And all you have to do is unscrew these on the side and then stick your wire down up in there and then tighten it back up. That's after you get this on the back of there. Or you could do it now and just stick it through the hole when you have that, and then the wire will already be on there. So yeah, we're gonna cut this back, expose the wire, and we're gonna put these inside of the hole, so that way we can just stick that and run that through. So let's do that, and I'm gonna show y'all where I'm gonna put the hole in the van. We're drilling another hole in the van, you guys. How many holes do you drill in the van when you're doing a van build? Girl, it depends on how many amenities you want. So you guys, if you have a Ford Transit, and if you're putting this on the driver's side, which is the left side, there's a little area in the back of the van right here that is perfect to put your 30 amp plug. So that's what we are about to do, is we are about to drill a hole in here. Now, if you want to, you could drill from the outside, from the inside, so you'll know exactly where you're putting this, or you could drill it from the outside coming in. It's totally 100% up to you if you want to do it from the inside or the outside. Always try to put something down to catch the metal shards. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today or not, but who knows, maybe we will. So on the outside of the van, that area is somewhere in here. For me, I think I would prefer to drill from the inside, because that way I know exactly that it's coming where it needs to come. Some people like to start on the outside. I don't know. I think
start on the inside till you get your bit hole through there. Then move it to the outside.
Okay. So, but I'm gonna go and tape this area up, you guys. So yeah, once we put that hole in there, then we'll know that's lining up with everything, and then we can come on this side right here. And yeah, we're gonna put a hole in this beautiful yellow Big Bird. Oh, Sunshine, her name not Big Bird. Y'all better not call her Big Bird. Okay, y'all. So I'm just gonna put tape all in this vicinity, because basically we really don't know exactly. I'm thinking that hole is gonna come through somewhere here, but we wanna cover our, dot our I's and cross our T's, because we don't know exactly where it's coming through. And we kind of want to protect the paint job. So this is our first hole in the side of the body of the van, y'all. I got several holes on top of the van, and I'm thinking I might have to add one more, but I really don't want to. But ooh, child, we might be forced. We might be forced to add another hole to the van. I got to climb up on top of my roof, and I'm gonna have to take my solar off. But I hope I don't have to drill another hole in the top of my van, but I might. But I don't want to. But I might. I'm gonna have to find a way to get around that. So I'm covering up this whole area all the way down, pretty much to the fender, because I just don't know where that's gonna come through. And when you try to look at stuff from the inside and the out, it's always different. You can't get it exactly right by eyeballing it. So I'm figuring it's gonna come somewhere around up in here, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'm gonna draw a circle on here with the marker, that my guesstimation.
Oh, to see how close you get?
Yeah. Give me the marker. You gonna draw one? What do you think is gonna be it? I think it's gonna be me, myself, and I think it's gonna course it ain't gonna be that big.
That's a big fan.
I gave myself
a lot of leeway.
it's gonna be somewhere.
Let's hope so.
Shirley, it better be. It better be somewhere in that area. Somewhere in that area. Something wrong. Something wrong. Y'all want to stay on this side and watch? Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all stay on this side and watch and see. Or actually, I might as well do a professional video where they show you on this side and then they show you on this side, girl. Okay, y'all, we getting ready to drill a hole in the van. Oh, I'm so scared. Where is the drill? What did I do with the drill? Oh, it's over here. One second. Let's see if we could get this in that hole. Bullseye. So I think somewhere around here would be good on this side, or what you think, Shelley?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Ooh. So okay.
The insulation, I think.
No, I don't think it's.
Is the bit sticking out enough?
I don't think so. I think that's the problem.
The bit has
Can you make the bit come out more? Okay, y'all. Let's try this again. Do you see it through the side?
Yeah, and you lift the hole.
Oh, damn! Damn it. Oh, that hole. Don't give me a hole to try to stick nothing in. You already see what happened. It didn't have to be in the hole, y'all. Wherever on the other side feels right. I was just guesstimating where it was going to come out at. And obviously, I was wrong. So let's do this. So I just stick this in this hole.
Yep. Slow. Try and reverse then. Sometimes if you do a reverse, it helps. You pushing too hard, maybe?
Mm-mm. Maybe I need the impact.
You know, you got bits not gonna fit in the impact.
Oh, sure not.
You want me to try it?
Of course. Yeah, I want you to try it. I'm messing stuff up. Wow, that hole looked too big. Yeah, this is how it came out. It didn't cut that easy. I need to do my deburring tool and spray paint that. Okay, you guys, we're gonna take the deburring tool. I love these things because they smooth it out. We're gonna keep that paint on there, even though we got some rough edges. This is gonna help smooth it out a little bit. That is really rough. Talk about rough around the edges, girl. I think that's gonna have to be filed down because it's a little short. Let me get the other file. We got 2 size files, a round one and a flat one. I need the file that exists. The deburring tool wasn't getting that, so let me go on the other side and do that. Jagged edges, y'all. Let me get the sander, smooth that out. Sometimes you end up needing more tools than what you think you thought you needed. What you think you thought you needed. I don't know if I can get in there with this. Yeah, I got an end right there with a jagged edge. What does it say it is?
Oh, it's running. I asked her, did he come in, and she said she didn't know.
Somebody else must have been there. store, remember? I went back home.
I didn't know.
Put a black paint on here, on the outside, then on the inside. Leave your tape on till you get through painting. You're gonna let that dry and do another coat. You don't want no rusty metal. Y'all, we trying to kill two birds with one stone. Miss Charlene is working on something else. I'm working on something. So we could try to get this out the way. Charlene, what you did with that knife I gave you earlier?
No, I think I put it back in the tool.
Oh, it's right here. Me and this knife, we don't get along. Y'all, me and tools don't get along. Me and tools don't get along, y'all. I don't want to cut that, because every time I use that knife, I always end up cutting through the green one. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to go too deep. So I'm exposing my wire. And we need to expose enough to go through this and to stick through that. So I'm gonna expose just a little bit more. I think that should be enough. Yep, that should be enough. Where are the scissors? I just use this. I don't like using this knife, y'all. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and now we're gonna expose our wire. This is 10 gauge marine triplex wire. We didn't use this for all of our 120, or however you say that. Is it 120? Yeah, we use this wire for all the 120. 10 gauge. And I'm gonna need a screwdriver. Let me close this back up before I've been and hurt myself. I need a screwdriver. Y'all, we working till it's dark. And I'm tempted to stay out here and work after it's dark, but I actually need to go in the house and watch some videos so I can get ready for tomorrow. That's what I actually need to do. Is go in the house, and I need to watch some videos on What do I need to watch videos on? Oh, I got to hook my solar lights back up, y'all. I took everything down. We pulled everything down, y'all. Everything down, everything out. And that wire was in the way. So I just pulled it all down, and now I got to rewire it again. So I got to watch another video over again, because I don't forgot what I did, what I was supposed to do. I don't know what this is for. Oh, I think that is that the screw in? What are these screws for? I don't know, y'all, but anyway, everything is color coded. Green, white, black. Black goes here. I like to make my wires go together, coil them up, whatever you call it. Tighten them up together. We're gonna put the green down up in there. I hope, let me see. I don't know if I exposed enough wire. I don't want no plastic to be exposed, so let me cut a little more off. I'd rather be safe than sorry, because these holes look a little deep. They look a little deep. I don't want that. Okay, so let's tighten it.
You have the file.
Huh?
File, you keep that.
Yeah. So we tighten that down. Tug, pull. I'm gonna expose more wire because that hole looks deep, and I don't want to have the conduit exposed in there. So let me just make it a little longer. And we have a black hole right there to stick that in. I don't know why I feel like we have enough room to expose some more wire. These holes are kind of deep. So we're putting black on black. I don't know why I feel like that screw can come out some more. This is real simple and easy, y'all. Wiring up your van and doing the electrical may seem intimidating. It really is simple if you just take one step at a time. Don't look at the overall, everything you need to do. Just look at one step at a time, one step at a time, one project at a time, one thing at a time, and go from there. And then next thing you know, you're gonna be done everything. But if you just look at, oh, I'm gonna have to do this, I'm gonna have to do that, I don't think I can do it all, it's gonna look overwhelming. And you're gonna get freaked out. You're gonna freak your own self out. You're gonna freak your own self out. I think I unloosened that. So we're going to put the white in, and everything is color coded, so you can't really mess it up. Some things are dummy proof. Y'all remember back in the day they used to have Excel for Dummies? That was the name of the program. And they taught you how to do Excel and PowerPoint and Windows and everything else, because it was dummy proof. You couldn't go wrong. And some of this stuff you can't really go wrong on. All you have to do is just follow the instructions. I have no idea if these screws go for something. This, Charlene, I thought this would have came with some screws. Maybe I need to go look on the floor, because in the house, maybe it's some screws that this came with. I'm putting this through here, y'all. We're running this wire through here. And we're gonna put this cap on here. We don't have any screws, y'all. And then I'm gonna put some butyl tape on here. And as you see, I made this longer than it had to be. And if I don't want this long, I can cut it down. Do you think I should cut this down where the wire cable comes closer up, or that's fine like that?
That's fine, really. Or you can just scrap some black paper on it.
Where's the black tape? Or I could just cut it. I mean,
you can cut it short and put it in there. That's what we normally do. But
you think I should cut it short and put it in there?
how much length do you have down here?
Oh, yeah, I did measure that.
Yeah.
But I think I left it longer, but just in case, we ain't taking them kind of chances. We is not gonna be doing this over. No, sir, no, ma'am, no ham, no Uncle Sam, no Pam. Yep, we just gonna cover this up, because I did leave some extra length on it, but to be safe, we ain't taking no chances, child. We just wrapping this up to make them be all together. But it's all good. I'm gonna go in the house, you guys, and see if I can find some screws. I do not have any screws with this. It seems to me this would have came with some screws. But at this moment, the screws are MIA. We're gonna have this on in just a few minutes. I kind of want to put some screws on the back with some bolts on it. Drill a little hole and put some bolt screws on it, Charlene, so it won't come out, because them self-tappers could wiggle their way out. So I might do that. You have some stainless steel screws up in there, don't you? With the Yola kit. Are those stainless screws?
I'm not sure. It's been a while since I looked at them.
You need some light on? I could put that light on.
No, this toggle bolt was too long, so I'm trying to modify it.
Couldn't you just have used another screw that was shorter?
I have one that was the size. Do what I had to do.
Okay, y'all, this is enough tape on here. Nah, let me just double check before I go to the house. But I know I done looked already. When I first opened it up, I was like, hey, there are no screws. Where are the screws? No screws in that package. And here's the package right here. That everything came in. And somebody sent me this on my Amazon wish list. I don't see the card with the name. It's been a while ago. Let me go look in the house and see if I can find some screws. And I will be back. You want to trade places? I say, this ain't nothing. If you want to trade places, I could do that. Why does this seem like it's not enough? This seems like it's... Am I supposed to use butyl tape or the caulking stuff? The other stuff? Because this seems a little too... What you eating tonight? You still got some more shrimp and sausage left. We ain't had no living onion in a minute. I might cook some before I go back to Vegas. If I feel like it after I leave from out here, child. I tried to work. I tried to work all last night. I said, I'm gonna do this framing. Girl, that framing was kicking my butt. Trying to put them screws up in there. I said, I'm going. I got to go to bed. This is not working. I went and got in the bathtub. Soaked for a little minute.
My screw was cut too short.
You cut it too short.
Yeah.
Get another one.
I'm gonna have to. That's a lot of work.
Nothing is easy and straightforward. It's always something. Uh-oh. Don't hurt yourself. I don't have no insurance. I don't have no personal insurance for a non-moving vehicle.
You okay?
It got to be moving. I'm taking this paper off of here, y'all. And it ain't just peeling off easy. You got to, I told y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments far below if everything worked for y'all easy. But over here, everything is always the hard way. It's always complicated. Nothing is simple and straight to the point. And you've been pulling paper off of butyl tape. Okie dokie, Smokey. We are about to add our box onto the van. We didn't have no screws. Charlene had to lend us some screws from hers. So let's do this. Now while I got my walls off, y'all, now I got another question for y'all. Do I even have this camera going? Girl, I thought I was talking to myself. Okay, we got this, and we're just gonna stick this through. We already wired everything up. It's already the right length, we hope and pray. And we put 2 coats of paint on here. Put 2 coats of paint. And I'm going to take the tape off. Probably should have did that first, but we didn't. I missed the whole hole, y'all. My guesstimation was wrong. It was off. But we had a lot of room to work with on the other side, so it is what it is.
I'm going in.
Okay, did you get it? Nope.
No. I gotta cut another screw off.
Okay, I'll be in there in a minute. I think that
Tomorrow, though.
I think that drill, is that paint or is that, oh, I was like, that thing, you don't need to hold this from the other side while I screw it in, or I could just screw this in?
You should be able to just screw it in.
Okay.
You got your tape on there?
Huh?
You have your tape on there?
Yeah. I got the butyl tape on there. I got extra. Read all about it. You going in the room, or are you gonna watch some videos? You too tired to watch videos?
I'll fall asleep on a video.
Oh.
You know how I am.
Cause I was about to watch. You need to watch that thing, since that thing coming tomorrow. You need to watch that video to put that thing in. I'm gonna watch the one about the lights again. Okay. we're gonna take this, push it on. It kind of should have been more over here though, y'all, because this seems a little more curved. But I guess you can't really tell from the inside. And let me get the drill. I need the flashlight, y'all. Flashlight. Uh-oh. Where did the screws go? Oh my goodness. Did I take them out? I can't find the screws, y'all. Hold on. I had to find the screws, y'all. I kind of wish this light was angled like this. But I think you might have to drill a hole first. Yep. I think you have to drill a little hole first because these are not self-tapping. So I got to get a T9G drill bit. I like to go through Charlene's stash, but I don't see no small drill bits, so let me look in my stash. I didn't see no small drill bits in Charlene's stash. So I got mine here. I probably should wait to do this tomorrow, but whew, child, let's see if we can go and get this over with. I got a little bit of drill bit. I don't know if this is looking straight or what, but let's see. Well, it's a good thing I use my own drill bit because it got all this butyl tapey stuff on it. Yo, got a lot of goo on it. The sun is going down, it's going down, baby. Well, let's see if we can get this to go through there. See, I want to put some screws through there that have a washer on the back, so you can't just easily screw this out. I'm probably going to change the screws out tomorrow. Let's see how that went through the other side. Okay, yeah, the screws went through the other side. And I would like to put some screws in here with some washers and nuts on there, so it can't just be screwed out that easily. But yeah, there we go. And this is how that's looking on this side. Simple and easy. I'm going to pull all the extra butyl tape off, and it'll be done. Watching today's video, you guys, let me know if this video was helpful and if you have any questions about installing a 30 amp RV plug on the outside of your vehicle. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.